What's up, guys? Welcome back to RCInsiders. I got a new tool for the garage here from one of my new favorite tool companies, VEVOR. This is a VEVOR Industrial Borescope, or a lot of people call it an Endoscope. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but they have a lot of great uses around the house, in the garage especially. Tons and tons and tons of great uses for a borescope. If you guys are not familiar with VEVOR, we've done a lot of reviews for their tools. All their tools have been working excellent. One of their favorite sayings is, tough tools at half the price, right? I have found this to be especially true with this brand, VEVOR. Bought a lot of junk tools over my lifetime, but VEVOR has really impressed me with their lineup and just the scope of products that they have. So always needed a borescope, and this is one of those tools that you don't know you need it until you need it, right? A borescope will help you looking inside engines, looking inside walls, looking inside ductwork, pipes, plumbing. What I really liked about this one compared to a lot of the others is the cable that comes with it is actually almost 50 feet long. So it's going to let you basically anything that you need to look at inside your house, it's going to be there. It's got the real slim 8mm camera head on it, so you're going to be able to get pretty much into anything you want to. If you see the cable, we call it semi-rigid. So you're going to be able to push that through pipes. It's going to be able to make the bends, and it'll just go right back into shape. So really cool there. And 50 feet, can't beat that. Can't tell you how many times I've had a clog in a pipe and I wanted to see what it looked like. This is going to be perfect for that. So just a quick look at what you get when you get this borescope. And oh yeah, guys, this is it's like 50 bucks for this thing. I mean, and for a good quality borescope, you're going to be paying hundreds for it. So what you get in the package, you get your regular USB charger. It took about 30 minutes to an hour to get a full charge. Just simply plug it in right there and plug it into your USB port, and she'll charge right up. One of the cool things again about this borescope compared to others is it comes with its own SD card right there, you can see. And that is a 32. Go back in there. 32 gig SD card there. So you're going to have, it also has some internal storage capabilities, but the SD card is going to make a big difference. Say if you wanted to transfer it to your computer, look at it on a bigger screen. But this does come with about a 4.5-inch screen. Very easy to see. HD camera, and then in this little pack right here you get all these cool little toys. So it has a retrieval hook in there, it has a mirror piece in there, and it also has a magnetic piece in there. So if you drop something down a drain or a pipe, you use these little tools. They hook right on the end of the camera, and you'll be able to hook it on the end of the camera so you can see where you're going. So if you wanted to hook it, you can fish the camera around like that and see what you're doing and hook it. Same with the magnet and the retriever. Really thoughtful. Should come in handy if you ever lose something like that. So we'll go ahead and turn this unit on, and we'll go over a couple of the features, and then we'll find us a pipe to go inside. So that's the power button there on the side. Just push it up, and now it's on. And that's what the camera looks like right now. Or my old toolbox back there. Old welder's helmet. So that's what the camera looks like right there. And then you could go over some of the features. You got your settings here. You can pick your image quality. It has a whole bunch of different languages. You can tag your pictures. You can take pictures with this thing. You can take videos with it. You know, set your time. There's your memory. You got 29.1 gigabytes. You can format anything however you want, reset the system. Everything that you need to do is here in your settings. And then you just get out of that, push a key over here. And then I haven't been over this a lot yet, but guys, like everything else, read your instruction manual. but you know we don't like to do that, so I like to play with things and figure them out. So here is, I believe this is your light button. So you got 3 different settings. You got high, medium, low, and off if you need to turn the light off. Turn that back on. That's also your zoom. If you can see it zoomed in 2 times there, 3 times, and 4 times. So once you get in a pipe, that'll be really handy. So it's got 4 times zoom, 2, 3, 4, and you'll just get back to normal zoom. Here you've got a flip feature, which is really handy, and you get in those situations where you can't get the camera to flip exactly the way you want it. Just hit that button, and you'll be able to flip the view. And all these buttons too are here for your playback and navigating through menus and stuff like that. So right up here you have your camera icon. If you push this button, you switch to record, and then you can scroll through the pictures that you've taken. And then if you want to delete a picture you got, press the OK button, head over here to delete all, push the middle button, OK, and then you can delete everything that you want to delete. And then you're back to no videos. So that's how you switch from camera mode to picture mode. And then when it's on picture mode, you just simply hit that middle button and it'll take a picture. It'll take 2, and then you just go back over here, and now you can scroll through your pictures. Your JPEGs are in JPEG form, easy to transfer over to your computer. And that's the basic operation of the unit. And also it supports the ability, if you want to just plug it into your computer, if you don't want to use your memory card, and you can transfer everything over with just your regular USB cord. So looking pretty cool so far. The coolest thing about it for me, yeah, you get the good picture and everything, but this 50-foot cord is going to make a huge difference when you're doing pipe inspections and stuff like that. Ew. Get that guy off my camera. Alright guys, so that's, like I said, that's your basic operations of the unit. Unit seems pretty sturdy, not going to break easy. Like I said, compared to the price of other things, this is going to be a great addition to anybody's garage. If you do DIY anything around your house, this is, like I said, a tool that you don't know you need until you really, really need it. And having those little attachments, that's an awesome deal. So give me a minute here, I'll get a pipe set up, and then we'll go ahead and run this thing in and out of it so you can see what it looks like inside a pipe, and then we'll wrap this thing up. The VEVOR Industrial Borescope Endoscope. Alright, I'll see you in just a minute. So this is the Hot Wheel that's rumored to be at the end of that pipe, and stick around and see if I can get that Hot Wheel out of that pipe with this hook tool and the VEVOR Borescope. We'll see. Alright guys, so this is like a little piece of plumbing PVC pipe here. So we'll go ahead in here, and rumor has it that there might be a Hot Wheels car stuck somewhere in this pipe. So let's go in and start looking. So that's what the inside of a pipe looks like. And then, like I said, this is where you get that, if you wanted to just see the sides of the walls, you turn on that side camera and you can see any type of grooving or buildup that you got on your pipes. Gives you a real clear view. And then to switch back to the front camera, just go like that, and now we're back in the front. And then there's that flip feature. If you found something in there you wanted to see a different view of it, that's the flip feature. So we'll go in here in this pipe. Yikes, he looks like he's been in there for a while. See that spider? Poor guy. Moving on. Like I said, with a 50-foot cable, man, that's really, really cool. Let's see if we can find that Hot Wheels car that got stuck in there. Well, you can really see every little bit of everything that's stuck on the pipe. Oh, I think I see my Hot Wheels car. There it is. The old Hot Wheels car got stuck in there. And then we'll go ahead and we'll take a picture of that Hot Wheels car. Get a picture of that. Man, that's really stuck in there. I'm turning the wheels. Oh, that's so cool looking. Get another picture. Alright, so we found the Hot Wheels car. And that gives you a real good idea of what you can see inside there. And then you could actually put that little hook attachment on there. And then you could watch yourself grab that thing and find a way to pull it back out of your pipe. So really, really interesting piece of equipment. Really glad to have this sitting around the garage. Man, that thing needs to be washed. Look at the bottom of that thing. Oh, and it looks like there's a little, some kind of little bug caught there on the bottom of it too. See that? Really, really cool. So very interesting. So you can imagine the applications you can have with this thing. And yes, you can look right down inside of an engine block with it. Good thing about this borescope, it has an IP67 waterproof rating. So if you're going through a pipe and you start running into water, no biggie because it's waterproof. Nice clear picture. I like that. And pull it back out. And then we got a real small pipe here. We'll just take a look in that there since we got it here. And that's what that one looks like on the inside. You can see that one's starting to rust in the middle. But that's the good thing about an inspection camera, and it takes away a lot of guesswork. You can actually go in and kind of just figure out what's going on before you start throwing dynamite at stuff and seeing what happens. And there's the end of it. So you can really get a good clear view of the condition of the inside of basically anything. Engine blocks, spark plug portals, a lot of plumbing, HVAC. Take a look at your air ducts, see if they need to be cleaned. So pretty cool, pretty awesome little tool to have in your arsenal, guys. If you do a lot of stuff, like I said, DIY projects and stuff, this is a really good tool to have. Like I said, with that 50-foot cable, you're going to be able to basically you're going to be able to inspect pretty much any pipe you got in your house. You can inspect gutters with it. Basically the applications are endless for this thing. So another cool tool from VEVOR. Really appreciate this brand. Really good prices for, you know, some really good tools. Everything that I've had from them in the past is still going strong, and you know, that's what I expect out of this borescope. So definitely 2 thumbs up on this cool tool. Hope you guys are having a great fall. It's almost winter time, guys, so we'll be hiding out in the dungeon. Alright guys, until next time, hope you enjoyed this one, and happy bashing.